This is a reminder that on Saturday, November the 7th at 9 AM Eastern, Let's Play Novara Autism will be hosting an Extra Lives charity stream to benefit McMaster Children's Hospital. Of course, we encourage you to come, and we strongly encourage you to donate to support towards this wonderful cause. We have once again reached that time of the year where people are going to be having a whole bunch of fun scaring each other. And of course, to do these sorts of things, you kind of need a disguise. And I think I have the perfect one in mind. Wait, no! Not that one! No, never that one! No, I need a better disguise. How about this one? This one is the one I was looking for. Yes, if you may have noticed, I have created a brand new avatar for myself since we last joined you in this game. And I decided to create a female Mikote who is perfectly adorned in the Moonfire Fair yukata, and to complete her look, I found a piece of clothing that kind of makes her outfit look like a true kimono. And yeah, even though she may be dressed in a Japanese outfit, she can still Irish jig like a boss. But yes, I'd like to introduce you all to my third avatar here in Final Fantasy XIV. This is Rika Sasaki, and I created her not long after I completed the Heavensward main story. I wanted to create her because I wanted to just take some time to play the game for fun and not have to record everything that I've been doing, so it's been a nice little change of pace, and I really have enjoyed playing with her. It's really fun to play as something different once in a while, and so I hope that you'll enjoy me taking Rika through the annual tradition of Final Fantasy XIV when we come to Halloween, known as All Saints' Wake. And so, since I haven't introduced that things yet, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Novara Autism for this special bonus video of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. So, we had the opportunity to play this particular event last year with EDSS during the Realm Reborn storyline. This year we're switching things up because with I didn't even notice that little pumpkin head on the right that was shaking there. But yeah, that was pretty cool. It kind of looks like a scarecrow in a way. But this year we're switching things up and we're bringing you my newest avatar to take on this particular event. It kind of makes sense since last year we were given clothes that are more tailored for a female avatar as opposed to a male avatar. And this year will be no different. So, what do you say we get on the road? Yeah, we have the opportunity to start as usual with a lot of these events here in Gridania at Mikedo's Amphitheater, where a lot of these seasonal events have taken place, as well as, of course, a very important storyline. And as you can see, people are already stepping up to help out this Adventurers Guild investigator. But why is he here? Well, if you remember what happened last year, you might remember that he is someone who was suspicious of what was going on with All Saints' Wake. And so, once again, he has come to see if there's again more suspicious activity. So what do we say we speak with him and take on the level 20 challenge entitled Investigating the Inimical. The Adventurers Guild investigator is on the lookout for an able assistant. Ah, a fellow adventurer. It just so happens that I could use your help with some Adventurers Guild business. Might you spare a moment or two? The business of which I speak involves keeping an eye on that troublesome troop of entertainers, the Continental Circus. One might wonder why this particular group of performers concerns us so, until one beheld their true fiendish forms. Aye, there is naught more terrifying than the monster who hides behind the face of a man. Every year, when the season of All Saints' Wake is upon us, these irksome imps visit our cities to spread their mischief and mayhem. Oddly enough, there are many folk who actually enjoy their antics. Thus, we stopped short of banishing the creatures outright. In the interest of maintaining a semblance of order, however, the guild would have us quell the circus's efforts to instigate chaos. Discreetly, of course. Unfortunately, it would appear that my covert operations are not my forte. The fiends have grown leery of my clumsy interrogations, and I am in need of a capable replacement. Will you then perform the duty that I cannot? I believe I can help you with my young female Mikote. Excellent! Your first task shall be to engage the troop's illusionists in conversation and skillfully prize forth their nefarious plans. May you fare better in your efforts than I. So we have 3 illusionists to speak with, and yeah, the illusionists are back just as they were in last year's All Saints Wake. Let's speak with this untrustworthy illusionist. Seeking to join the festivities, are we? I'd love to oblige you, but I'm afraid our costumes are only for the children this year. Perhaps we'll focus on the grown-ups next time around. Yeah, last year, the avatars got to be transformed into various creatures from in the game. How about this unusual illusionist? Oh, darling children, sweet and small, gather around younglings, one and all. This All Saints Wake, you'll have a ball. And finally, this uncanny illusionist. This year's All Saints Wake is all about the children. Come to us, my precious younglings, for free costumes and seasonal sweets. And so now that we know what's going on, let's speak with the investigator again. Well, my friend, what have you discovered of the Fiend's machinations? Well, here's what you need to know. So they seek to lure the younglings to Ristmill with the promise of costumes and sweets. Why any manner of terrible plot could unfold so far from the safety of the city. I like this not one bit, but I have a mind to make for Ristmill this very instant. And so, we complete the initial challenge, and in so doing, we get a set of clothes to wear. And these are actually necessary for us to continue on the challenge. So, we're gonna have to ditch Rika's Moonfire Fair kimono for something more appropriate for the season. Where are those gloves? There they are. And which is thigh boots? Yeah, I should probably have something else on other than this, but I think I have some black dye somewhere. No, I don't. And yeah, let's put on the hat. Well, I said the hat. Actually, in a way, this kind of look makes sense because of the fact that the way that this looks, it kind of almost looks like a witch's apron. Well, yeah, I'm kind of stretching it here, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so, as they mentioned, we have to go to Ristmill, so we have to start the next challenge to do that. So let's start the level 20 challenge entitled Joining the Circus. The Adventurers Guild investigator seems eager to be about his duty. We must see this investigation through to its conclusion. Pray join me in Ristmill as soon as you are able. Yeah, kind of stretching that this is a witch's apron, but they only gave us 4 pieces of equipment, so that's what we're gonna go with. So, the best way to get to Ristmill is in the North Shroud, and so we want to go and then leave through Yellow Serpent Gates because that's the closest. And I will join you guys, because Ristmill, you've probably seen it before in Realm Reborn, because we were there for helping Edie to get his relic weapon for the lens for the Dragoon, the Gay Bulg. So, be back with you in a moment, and I will join you guys at Ristmill. So yeah, as I mentioned before, this is our old friend Geralt, who helped us to create the Gay Bulg Lance, the relic weapon for the Dragoon, but of course, our business is not with him. We want to speak with someone else here in Ristmill, and that would of course be the Adventurers Guild investigator. So, he's standing next to a worried matron, which already pretty much tells that there are some bad things going on. Let's go ahead and speak with him. I'm glad you've come. Sadly, I must report that my misgivings were justified. It seems that several children have already gone missing. The little ones were laughing and playing together, and they ran out of sight for but a moment. I thought it merely a frolicsome game of Tag the Goblin, but no matter how long I waited, they did not return. Oh, matron, forgive me. Fear not, madam. We will set things right. Let us first question the residents of Ristmill and find ourselves a witness to this disappearance. The younglings could not have simply vanished into thin air. I would agree with that. So let's find 3 people that we need to speak to. Whoever they may be. Okay, we don't need to speak with you. Where are the people I need to speak to? Okay, there's a miller, a farmer, and a gossip over here. Let's start with the gossip since she's closer.
Looking for a gang of little ones, are you? There was some flitting in the shadows over the woods, in the woods over yonder, but 'twas likely just some foraging opo-opos. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help.
Now let's see what the farmer has to say as we slip around the conjurers there. Younglings? Hi, I saw a few following a lost in a witch's costume into the shadow of that building over there. Giggling and skipping they were. And you just paid them no mind. And what about you, Miller? A gaggle of children's gone missing, you say? I'm afraid I've not seen aught worth mentioning. Well, that's not good. Well, let's make our way back to the investigator and see what he has to say about this. Because, yeah, that's obviously a bit worse than that we cannot find these kids. My investigations bore little fruit, I'm afraid. One would think that at least one person in this tiny settlement would have seen something. Well, I have. You're certain? This tale of a witch in the shadows does not bode well. We must act swiftly, sneak up on this costumed devil and learn what fate has befallen the younglings. I will inform the guild of our progress. Alright. So now we have to go spy on a suspicious witch, and we have to go do that over here. Where this guy is standing. Let's go ahead and wait it out for a while. Yeah, he's not out in costume yet, but he'll need to be for the next challenge. So...
Come closer, my darling. With the help of my magics, you'll become the perfect little monster to celebrate All Saints' Wake. Hooray! Thank you, Miss Witch!
And so, like they did last year, poof. This time it's on the kids.
There, now don't you look splendid? Wow, am I a real monster? But of course, the festivities will be far more enjoyable in this form.
And she couldn't be happier.
Now run along to Ben Branch Meadows and join your fellow fiends. Make sure to give a scare to everyone you pass on the way, dear. This is gonna be great!
And away she goes. Yeah, and that witch is an aura. Such delicious innocence. Yeah, remember this guy from last year?
Delightful, isn't it? They follow without question and revel in the transformation. Wouldn't they be so joyful, I wonder, if they knew the enchantment would never fade?
With their unwitting age shall the legend of old be reborn. We shall flood the city with our wicked kin and usher in a new night of devilry. We need but reap our harvest of terror. When the younglings learn of the finality of the monstrous fate, the outpouring of fear will fuel our darkest spells. The zenith of dread will be reached when these metamorphosed children seek solace in their family's embrace, only to have their loved ones recoil in abject horror. With nowhere left to turn, we shall provide their only succor. And when they at last succumb to their new fiendish nature, they will join the devilish legion summoned by the nectar of their despair!
Swelling our ranks with the very innocents upon whose fear we supped, a master stroke, impresario!
Yeah, laugh it up, you two. Yes, Miss Wika is not amused by what she hears.
A troubled soul all alone?
Yeah, we're not alone. Yeah, there's another lady of interest who is also wearing a pumpkin head last year, and she has returned.
Fear not my ghoulish appearance. I offer not harm, but counsel. Pray confide me your woes.
Well, if you must know.
Innocent children trapped in the form of fiends? Such a tragic tale ill befits the festive air of All Saints' Wake. 'Tis well then that I have the means to remedy this misfortune.
What do you have?
Enchanted cookies for enchanted younglings. A single bite and the curse shall crumble.
Like a cookie, right?
But counter spells are fickle things. You must offer the treat while guarded in costume, or the magics will remain dormant. Be sure to dress in your All Saints best.
And of course, she's referring to what Rika is currently wearing. Minus the skirt part of the kimono. But no matter. We need to speak with the investigator before we continue on with anything else. And he's already got quite a crowd here. While I'm recording this in the morning, on the first day this is going on, I've been in contact with the Adventurers Guild. My superiors will say they will offer us whatever support they can spare. Were you able to learn aught of the children's disappearance? Well, here's what I found out. Gods preserve us! So that's why they needed the younglings. Legend has it that on the night of Devilry, a veritable army of darkness descended upon the realm and wrought unimaginable havoc. I knew the circus was up to no good, but I never imagined that they sought to create such an aberrant event. We cannot allow them to unleash this plague of evil. I am loath to trust the word of that strange apparition you encountered, but I fear we have little choice. Here's what we shall do. I will rendezvous with the members of the guild is sending, and widen the net of our investigation. Meanwhile, I ask that you heed the counsel of your pumpkin-headed acquaintance, and rescue the children from their fiendish fate. Ah, did she not mention something about dressing in the All Saints best before attempting to hand out those enchanted cookies? Yeah, she did. Put on something appropriate for the season and we'll see how you look. So, since we've already equipped the necessary attire... Dress in your Saints best, she says. Put on something appropriate for the season and we'll see how you look. Ah yes, that should do nicely. You look ready to march in an All Saints Wake parade. Let us hope it is enough. Track down the ensorcelled younglings and have them crunch on those curious cookies. Let's go find them. Let's start with this curious Ottoman over here. Hello there.
Rah! I'll eat you up! Wait, do Ottomans say rah?
Well, you'll never get to find out once I give you this.
What's that? A cookie? For me? The ferocious Ottoman accepts your offering.
Only to have this happen.
Hey! The monster spell wore off! But I was having so much fun! Our nanny is looking for us, is she? Uh-oh, I better head back before I get into trouble.
So that's one down. And I hear smack dab in the middle of town, yeah. Kinda hard to miss this one. This curious pot. We're going back to the Labyrinth of the Ancients to get this one.
I'm the strongest there is! You don't believe me? Just wait until I crawl out of this pot!
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say you'll be crawling out of your pot.
What kind of cookie is that? I prefer chocolate, but I suppose monsters will eat anything. Hey! Where did my pot go?
Well, you're not getting it back, unfortunately.
Our nanny wants us home? I guess I better go then. Drat, I never even got to scare anyone.
And that leaves one more for us to take care of. Now, I'm trying to remember where this third one was. He hit pretty well on me last time. Oh no, I remember exactly where he was. Yeah, because I've already had another avatar. I've already had Edie do this. Just to make sure that this was something worth recording, unlike the Moonfire Fair was this year. This curious imp. Yeah, remember the imp at the start?
Don't you know who I am? I am the Master of the Void! Grovel before me!
I will do no such thing. Instead, I will give you this to consume.
Is that a cookie? Oh, I love cookies! Thanks, miss!
And you're welcome.
Oh, I'm me again.
Yeah, sorry, little girl.
Oh, Nanny sent you? Well, I'd best be going or she might not let us have sweets.
And so that takes care of that. Yeah, I wonder how many other people are going to be tricked by the way that the third one was so cleverly hidden, but having done so many of these, I kind of had a feeling that that last person would be hiding up in the rafters, because they've been doing stuff like that for a while. You've done it! The missing children have all returned, and none worse for wear. And that's good to hear. I had my doubts about those magical treats, but it would seem the pumpkin-headed stranger did not deceive us. We are making doubly sure, however, that those 3 younglings remain safe with their families. That puts to rest the investigation here at Gristmill, but I'm afraid our troubles with the Continental Circus are far from over. And so, by completing this challenge, we get experience, gil, and we also get a Pumpkin Butler minion. So, let's go ahead and put it to use so we can activate it. So let's show off what it looks like. Might not be so easy with it being dark and all. Now, where is it? Here you are. Unhappy with his treatment in the Tomato King's court, the Pumpkin Butler fled his pace of long-time servitude only to wind up at the hands of the Continental Circus. Yeah, he's a mandragora in a way. Here, he worked twice as hard, and until an Adventurers Guild investigator, freed him once and for all. So yeah, here we are. Here's our little Pumpkin Butler. Yeah, isn't he so cute? In fact, let's go ahead and... yeah, let's go ahead and give him a little pet. There you go. That's a good boy. Well, now that we have that taken care of, what do you say we continue? Let's take on the next challenge at level 20 entitled Sweeping the Meadows. The investigator appears to have new information concerning the Continental Circus's mischief. I've received word from the guild that more wickedness is brewing. We sent people to the Central Shroud to watch for possible mischief, and it's fortunate that we did. They've reported seeing the circus illusionists approaching children at Bent Branch Meadows. If we leave these fiends to work their vile magics, yet more innocents may be cursed into monstrous forms. Let us away at once. I will agree wholeheartedly.
But please, I'm here to... that is to say, I'm so overcome with relief, I almost forgot to thank you. You've done a wonderful thing this day.
All in the day's work, good madam. Pray pass on a message to those younglings. Beware the stranger whose words are sweeter than all saints' treats. And about to boot. Now, we really must press on to Bent Branch. Agreed. And away they go. And away we shall go to Bent Branch Meadows. And it's been a while since we've been to Bent Branch. In fact, the last time we were there, we were helping out Keitha and her little chocobo Leia with the assistance of the Moogle Kupla Cop. So, we return here. Turn my back. We'll kneel dust the location of the Adventurers Guild Investigator. The situation is grim, my friend. By my count, there are at least half a dozen of those devilish enchanters prowling about. The children, of course, find these affable fiends to be absolutely fascinating. It'll be next to impossible to convince the little ones to keep their distance. If there was only some way to shield them from the illusionist's sinister spells.
Come to me, troubled soul.
Yeah, did you hear that? Nay, I heard no voice. I fear I am deaf to all but the rising panic within my mind. Yes, so we must find a disembodied voice somewhere. Let's go see if we can find it. Gonna go around to get to where this voice is. And it looks like we found them. Awesome. And yeah, just passing by, a sign of things to come. Hello there.
Once again I find you plagued with worry, and that will not do. That will not do at all. Here, you must take this.
And so, we're given...
'Tis an enchanted room. If you so command, it will sweep away whatever you desire. A bad memory, a nagging doubt, the ability to cast a particular spell. All you need is to sit astride the handle, and its special count will be yours to intone. Cast the count on an imp, for instance, and poof, no more transfiguration curses,
as demonstrated by Xeon Wildrose there.
Hop on then, and off you go. Our children, so eager to become the things that grown men are wont to fear. Such odd little creatures.
Yeah, so, what do you say we go find our children here? Gotta find 6 of them. Or the Old Saints Wake theme music being played. Let's go find them. Here's one right over here. This unusual one here in the corner.
I shall now harness my dark energies. Your transformation is at hand. Can you really change me into a monster? This better not be a trick.
So, while we have them selected, we must hit R2 and activate Silence Enhance with Circle. And then, because this is a targeting ability, we have to lay it right on the imp. And cast a spell. Poof!
Behold the sinister power of the void? I may have to work my magic on you another time. I knew it. It's all fake. These performers are just putting on a show to draw in the crowds.
Seems that way, doesn't it? Yes, but, of course, I know better. Now we have another one here in the corner.
You'll have your treat soon enough, child. After we complete your transformation. Where are the sweets you promised me? Sweets, sweets, sweets!
Yeah, rotten tooth girl, huh? Well, clearly this is an indication of tooth decay. Well, we better fix that, huh? And boom!
Right, let's dress you up for the celebrations, shall we? Wait, why can't I? Oh dear, I'll just go fetch your sweets. Okay, don't be long. I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, he's not. So let's go find the other 4. Yeah, I had to do that at least once. You knew I had to. It's Halloween, for crying out loud, and I'm dressed like a witch. Now, where are those other 4? Come out wherever you are. Yeah, I just did this about an hour ago with Edie, and all of a sudden I've completely forgotten where all the other 4 are. Ah. Like, this isn't good. Oh, here's one. Yes, more imps for us to deal with.
Just a moment more, then I will help you into your new, costume. Hurry, hurry! I want to go scare my sister!
Well, you'll have to scare her another way.
Poof! Now, child, hold very still. My magic! Why is it not working? Curses and calamities! You haven't seen the last of me! Hey, what about my costume? I guess I'll just go home.
Yes, you better do it right now, young man. Alright, gotta find 3 more still. Ooh, thank you for the telltale sign. Much obliged there, dreadful lullaby. I wonder why they gave you that name.
Here we are, a nice secluded spot. Can I have my costume now? I'm tired of walking.
Weak-kneed boy, huh? Hope he doesn't have some sort of negative affliction. Well, unfortunately he's gonna have to keep dealing with it, unfortunately.
Your wish is my command. And... Huh? Huh? Did I flick my wrist that way? We'll try this again later, okay? Wait, but you said... Great, now I've shirked my chores for nothing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta break your heart, little boy. Don't go breaking my heart. Now, where are the other 2? Okay, now we know for a fact that we can't go back there. We'll need to come back here later. Here's another one. This unusual imp here.
Are you ready for your costume now? Yay! Yes, please!
Well, sorry, little boy, but I'm gonna have to break your heart. And boom!
Very well. Witness your new form and despair! I said despair! A little help, impresario? Impresario!
You're like, what do I do now?
Mr. Imp, where are you going? Oh, he's gone. What a strange little monster.
Yes, you can do nothing when the witch Rika is about. Here's number 6. Hiding behind the grain mill. Yeah.
Yes, all will soon be in readiness. You will do well to show some humility before a denizen of the void, child. Where is my costume? I'm going to be late for the festival.
Well, you'll probably still be late, but you won't be getting to dress up. Boom!
Right under my eternal curse, mortal! Why are you not writhing? Did the spell backfire? Oh, the embarrassment! Hey, come back here! You said you could do magic! What a waste of time!
And that takes care of all of them. So back to the investigator. Yeah, I only did this an hour ago and already I've forgotten where everyone was, but at least we found all 6 of the kids and the imps who were preparing to transform them. So now that I'm back off my broom...
You what? The illusions have gone from bent branch?
I don't know how you chased off those imps without drawing a blade, but consider me duly impressed. I'm afraid that your actions here, however, may have come too late for poor Tadfana here. Her young daughter has gone missing. Considering the case in Riskmill, we must consider the possibility that the girl has fallen victim to the circus imps and their transformation magics. Yeah, let's zoom in on the Tadanfa here. She's the Makote on the right.
My daughter and I journeyed here from Uldar thinking we might celebrate All Saints' Week in Gridania for a change. This transformation you speak of was not the kind of change we were looking for.
We must track down this missing Mikote lass and break the curse upon her. If you only had some more of those special cookies. Why don't you try speaking with that pumpkin-headed stranger again? Perhaps she can provide you with another batch of baked miracles? Well, what do you say we find out? Let's go and speak with her again. Yeah, because she's not all that far away. So let's speak with her again.
You have swept this place clean of curse-flinging imps, and your face is still dark as an autumn storm. What more is there to be done?
Well, if you must know...
Ah, so the circus claimed the victim here after all. As for my cookies, well, they must be eaten soon after the transformation takes place, so their mega magics will have no effect. Unfortunately, the 3 cookies I gave you were all I had left, and by the time I baked more, it would be too late for the girl. Such is the fickle nature of counter spells, but there is another way. The curse can also be broken by burning this witch's broom and sprinkling the ash on the transfigured child. This means, of course, that you will never be able to ride the broom again. Are you willing to make that sacrifice?
I guess so.
Then take it. Find a nice hot fire and cast the broom into the flames.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna have to obtain ash from a broom. Well, let's go ahead and run back, because, yeah, we lost our broom, and yeah, I could use my chocobo, but that's not in theme with All Saints' Wake. It has to be a broom. Unfortunately, we have to sacrifice it for the greater good at this campfire over here. So, throwing in the broom. The witch's broom immediately catches fire and burns down to ash within moments. So now we got the ash.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ow, oh, ow, oh, that's so hot, ow!
Yeah, we're pulling ashes from a hot fire. Not a smart idea. That's hilarious. I love it. Ah, okay, it must be you.
But I don't want to be a monster forever. Someone, please help me. You're not afraid of me. Are you going to change me back?
Indeed, this I can do. There you go. And poof. Now she's back to normal. And now she's such a cute little Mikote. Tamarita.
You did it! I'm not a horrible scaly thing anymore!
Yes, we were worried about you. From one Mikote to another.
Oh God, my mother must be so angry. I have to go find her. Thank you so much, miss.
Now that we've taken care of that, back over this way to the Adventurers Guild Investigator, because it is here with him that we will complete the All Saints Wake events. So back up the stairs to speak with the investigator, who's drawn quite a crowd now. And so now that we have successfully reunited mother and daughter,
After hearing your tales, I was frantic, thinking I'd never have my darling Tamarita back again. But here she is safe and sound. You have my eternal gratitude. And as for you, young lady, how many times have I told you not to wander off with strange beings from the void?
probably just this one time.
I'm sorry, Mother. It seemed like such a good idea to be turned into a monster, and it was really fun at first, but when I didn't change back, I thought I'd be stuck in that ugly body for the rest of my life. Thank you again for saving me.
Of course.
Yeah, she's so cute.
And as for you two, why have our curses failed to take hold?
I cannot understand it, Impresario. Could it be that someone has caught wind of our true intentions?
A troublesome thought, and if this meddler has learned the secret of dispelling our transfiguration magics, then our true identities are at risk.
But we've been so clever with our deceit.
Yeah, and yeah, bearing witness. If there is truly someone who can undo our transformation, no, that's the female aura.
If there's truly someone who can undo our transformations, then what has to become of our carefully laid plans? What of the Night of Devilry?
I'm afraid it is not to be. We must exercise caution and spend the remainder of All Saints' Wake maintaining our entertainer's masquerade. Another year, another failure. Yeah, they didn't pull through last time either, with Edie. And so away they go. Do they honestly believe that they've kept their true nature a secret? Well, at least they'll be causing decidedly less trouble for the time being. Not that I won't be keeping an eye on them, of course. And so away he goes. Our business is done with him.
Betwixt monstrous children and childish monsters, it has been a tempestuous time indeed. At last, however, it seems we might pass All Saints' Wake with laughter and revelry, rather than screams and horror. For your part in this, our All Saints' Savior, you must have a reward. Even the heavens will not be spared the heights in this celebration.
Yes, we hear the lady with the white pumpkin head, but we don't know where she's gone. And so with that, we have completed the All Saints' Wake events. As we get to gaze upon a starry sky, as perhaps we should for All Saints' Wake, it kind of makes sense. As we earn the achievement, I need your coat, your clothes, your boots, and your broom. So, yes, we have now... Yeah, we had to sacrifice the witch's broom, but now we get one back. So it's kind of like no harm, no foul. So, what do you say we go on a ride? Let's get my mount. Witch's broom. Once an ordinary household cleaning tool, relegated to such menial tasks as sweeping, this broom's life changed upon being enchanted by the ogre Pumpkinhead. Now the skies are its dusty floors. Yeah, I wonder if you can actually ride this thing in the places in Heavensward, like the Carthus Western Highlands, like Dravania, and like Azazla, and just ride it actually in the air instead of just like this, because, yeah, we may be flying, but we're not flying very high. Nonetheless, we get to take a victory lap around All Saints' Wake and enjoy everyone else enjoying this event as well. So, I'm glad that I had the opportunity to introduce you to, well, I guess I should stay on the broom just so that you can continue to enjoy the music. But yes, I'm glad I had the opportunity to introduce you to my newest avatar, Rika Sasaki, and besides, this did make sense for a female to take on All Saints' Wake, given the way that you are being encouraged to dress for this occasion, so I'm glad. And hey, look, there's even an image of a black cat on the handle of the broom. How crazy is that? Square Enix, your attention to detail is amazing. And so, yeah, I guess I'll be taking my victory laps after all. So, thank you very much, everyone, for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. And whenever I join you again, whenever that may be, we may be doing Alexander, we may be doing the new main story, because that is coming out in November. So be prepared for that, because we'll be going back to Mathia, and he'll be taking on the main story once again as the new Heavensward content comes out. So, if you'll allow Miss Rika Sasaki to go on her journey, until next time everyone, this is Matthew Novoa Autism saying take care and I'll see you soon.